the horizon crossing 5 time zones. The coast-to-coast symbol of friendship between 2 nations. The world's longest unprotected border. And there is a company that will protect you on either side of this border with 24-hour roadside assistance. Which is why, if you get stuck for any reason at all, we'll be there to help you on your way, even in the center of Edmonton, Kentucky. The company is General Motors.
Mommy, will my Christmas wishes come true?
We'll see, hon. Your wishes will come true.
Daddy!
Come with me!
Welcome to Zellers Toyland!
Moms and dads, save on Junior Monopoly game, only $9.97. Folding Fun Home, only $54.87. Only at your store.
Zellers, 'cause the lowest price is every day.
Mom, Daddy took me to Zellers Toyland.
Lily, where'd you get this?
We could take this into a paint program and we could put mustaches on everybody.
Hey!
I never used to tell people I work for IBM. It probably would have shocked them. Everybody make a monkey noise. I love what I do. I really do. I work with kids and teachers in at least 50 schools. It's a lot of travel.
I'm from Dr. Steve.
We still make computers, but we're really a services company, and we really are trying to put the customer first.
Soon you'll be able to see these new movies at theaters and head for McDonald's, where you can pick up the original videos, The Addams Family or Wayne's World. Just $6.99 each with any pizza, large sandwich, or extra value meal.
Cool.
Then there's the children's classic Charlotte's Web and Ghost. Also $6.99 each with any large sandwich, pizza, or extra value meal.
I was not aware of that.
McDonald's Holiday Film Festival, coming Friday, November 19th.
To see his kids,
I need to be with my children.
Daniel Hillard was ready for anything.
Hello!
Now, ready or not,
One drop or two. Would you like another one?
Oh, there you go.
here comes Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, sir, the terrorists, they ran that way. It was a run by fruiting.
Robin Williams is Mrs. Doubtfire. A father's work is never done.
Mrs. Doubtfire. You're hungry to the men's room.
Special sneak preview Saturday night. Check newspapers.
In this era of diminishing expectations, we have 2 words to say to all Canadians. No, demand better. Demand a sporty sedan that feature for feature beats any of the imports. Demand a family car that hasn't forgotten about performance. Demand a full-size car utterly committed to your comfort and driving pleasure. Demand better.
Hello, I'm Keith Morrison. After months of lobbying, the fate of NAFTA will be decided tomorrow in the U.S. Congress. Who will win the final count? Powerful labor unions or Bill Clinton? We'll look at the vote tomorrow on Canada AM.
A CTV News Update. Here is Lloyd Robertson.
Good evening. Some stories we're following. Canada's balance sheet bleeds a record amount of red ink, and the finance minister promises action to get it under control. This neighborhood hums. It's so noisy, this couple asked CTV's Dale Goldhawk to help them fight back. And a stunt that seems as easy as walking on air. We'll have details later on the CTV News.
While every car maker offers protection to help people survive accidents, one company asked, what could be safer than not having an accident at all? Recently, they developed a new anti-lock brake, specially designed to cost less. So this year, anti-lock brakes aren't just for expensive cars, because this year, they're standard equivalent on 95% of the cars they make. The company is General Motors.
Introducing Pillsbury Pie Crust. Homemade flaky pie crust and nothing flat. fresh home-baked taste, as good as scratch. With new Pillsbury pie crust, you've got it made.
In the dairy case.
It's a magical Mario Paint Christmas, and you could win a Super Nintendo, Mario Paint program, and other games valued at $500. 30 winners in all. Just draw, paint, color, or use your Mario Paint and create your greatest Christmas fantasy. Send it to a magical Mario Paint Christmas. Post Office Box 880, Station F, Toronto, M4Y2N9. Then watch these Christmas specials on CTV. We'll show you 10 winning drawings each night, so watch for yours. Full contest rules and details in TV Guide.
The sinus cold is not your common cold.
The stuffed up feeling.
Pain, pressure,
runny nose.
At least you've got a nose.
The sinus cold calls for DRISTAN.
DRISTAN!
DRISTAN relieves all your sinus cold symptoms. Runny nose, pain, pressure, and congestion. That's why the sinus cold calls for DRISTAN.
What a relief.
I can breathe.
Must be nice.
It's Bay Day, the sale Canada waits for.
It's our biggest sweater event of the season. Save 40% on Hunt Club Lamb's Wool sweaters in 4 great styles and 6 sensational colors. And save 25% on our best-selling Grenadier sweaters for men in soft cashmere like acrylic. A great gift idea.
Go ahead, take advantage.
65,000 Saskatchewan farmers would be out of a job. So would thousands more. Jobs directly involved with farming would be lost. But what about the people who work in stores, offices, service industries? People who depend on farming without even knowing it. Most of their jobs would simply disappear. Over 200,000 people have jobs that depend on farming, and that's why we can't afford to let farming stop.
What happens when a viper sheds its skin? Presenting the new 300 horsepower V10 Dodge Ram. The first truck that lives up to the name, pickup.
This is a Sony Trinitron commercial. Sony Trinitron, designed to last.
It's about our hopes. It's about our fears.
I'm sorry, Bob. We don't have a lot of time left.
From the makers of Ghost.
Just so you know, I'm looking for a miracle here.
Comes a story about all
I needed a truck that was a dual-purpose vehicle, the Ford F-150 Super Cab.
The main thing I use the truck for is for the family. You know, I have the driver's side airbag and the rear anti-lock brakes.
5.8-liter V8.
I feel really secure in it.
The rear seat is raised.
Comfortable for the kids, comfortable for me.
A landscape on the side. You can't show up there and work on your truck. You have to show up there and work on the job.
The console seat is a great idea. This way I can put both the kids in the front if I have to watch them. We use the truck a lot for camping.
Cooped up in the rain inside the trailer.
I sing.
Personally, I love shopping during the festive season. Scares me. The Christmassy sights, sounds. Instead of going from store to store, I just do all my shopping in one stop at Sears.
You'll find comfy men's and women's velour slippers. Great men's designer robes by Pierre Cardin and Caulfield. And save $120 on Kenmore 22-stitch sewing machines.
One-stop shopping means more time for the important things.
There's no place like Sears this Christmas.
Expect more from Sears. These are the moments.
This baby is going to have a very momentous year. A year of first smiles, first steps, first discoveries. And none of these first moments will ever happen again. Now, if you were this baby's parents, which film would you choose? Aren't all your moments worth Kodak film?
There's a perfect wine for almost every occasion. This afternoon, Robert is chilling a fine bottle of Chardonnay from the vineyards of Ernest and Giulio Gallo, two men who've spent over half a century perfecting their art. What could be more perfect? Well, almost perfect. The Chardonnay of Ernest and Giulio Gallo.
There is no excuse for illiteracy. Learning to read should be simple. Phonics makes reading simple by teaching little sounds and syllables. I learned to read with phonics.
Learn to read with Hooked on Phonics, the musical reading program. Then, read to learn with SRA reading comprehension used by over 60 million people.
Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
You're looking at one Canadian at a time when small businesses employ 40% of our workforce and create 85% of new jobs. His business isn't big, but his role in the economy is. That's why Royal Bank designed Cash Touch, a faster, easier phone banking system that helps small businesses like his. True, we have 8 million other customers, but we got to be Canada's largest bank, one customer at a time.
Canadian skaters compete in the pirouetting competition in Hammer, Norway. Watch exclusive coverage of new routines as medal hopefuls prepare for the 1994 Olympic Winter Games. Big event skating, Saturday on CTV Sports. Return to Lonesome Dove now continues on the CTV Movie.
To those people who would have us live in a world without cheesecake, to those who would take away our pumpkin pies and birthday cakes, to those of you who would deny us our just desserts, we have one thing to say. Splenda, the only low-calorie sweetener created from sugar to taste and virtually bake like sugar. Splenda, because every man, woman, and child deserves to have their cake and eat it too.
Now, they may try to improve a pad by making it thinner.
Are you kidding?
They may put wings on it.
Still won't fly.
They may even make it smaller.
Not small enough.
But it'll never be as small as a Tampax tampon.
Now this is small.
A Tampax tampon is smaller, so it fits you naturally to protect you sooner.
Naturally.
So while they may keep changing it,
It's still a pad.
and not as comfortable to wear as a Tampax tampon.